from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whoopings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fuck it, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the quiet. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying. Now, when these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks. And I appreciate everybody for being here, man. Shout out to the Rumble family. You also interesting interesting article today that made me dig in and do more research. Let's see if I can pull up this meme. So, according to the University of Chicago, and apparently they've been studying this for a decade or so. The study and research says that white mothers raise better black children than black mothers. I was like, yo, that's incredible. And since this article was taken as an excerpt from, let's see if we can pull this up. From the Chicago Journal. We'll read a part of this excerpt together. He said, we examine gaps between minorities and whites in education and labor market outcomes, controlling for many covariates, including maternal race. Identification comes from different reported races within the family. Estimates show two distinct patterns. First, there are no significant differences in outcomes between black and white males with white mothers. Let me say that again. Let me make that bigger. There are no significant differences in outcome between black and white males with white mothers. That's crazy. That ain't what I wanted to do. It took me to another place. All right. Second, large differences persist between these groups and black males with black mothers. I just want to say Dirty Folks was right. How many times have I told y'all guys, do not date women with black mothers, right? I keep telling y'all, I say, man, I don't mind being with a black girl. The girl could be black. Her mama can't be black. Y'all have heard me say that for how long I've been doing this podcast? A year? I've been saying it for 15 in real life, but y'all hear me still for a year. So do not date people with black mothers. How many times you heard me say, I don't trust men who marry black women, regardless of the race of man. White man with a black woman, do not trust this nigga. Black man with a black wife, don't trust that nigga. Don't trust nobody with a black wife, because that black wife will be somebody's black mother, and she would try to mother her husband. They're horrible at being human beings. Human beings. So, When I saw this on Twitter, people act like it was a one-off, and I was like, okay, cool. They're like, this is new report. You got to check it out. Um, Let me tell you a couple of things. Me being a kid from Chicago, the University of Illinois. I'm sorry, I keep saying University of Illinois. The University of Chicago is a predominantly black school. In fact, I'm not even sure it's still a university. They might have lost their university accreditation. It may just be a college now. The University of Chicago is predominantly black. The people who moved to Chicago and live in the dorms are black. There's a lot of people from Chicago who just want to get out of homes with black mothers who live in those dorms on campus. They black. There are very few black. There are very few white people that go to University of Chicago. University of Illinois in Chicago, UIC, yeah. All races, all ethnicities, all backgrounds, all nationalities. Those who go to University of Chicago, predominantly black. So this is what they've been doing. Apparently, I went to the website. Let me show you guys something. I pulled this article up and we're gonna read this as well. But then I want to. Man, y'all ain't see it. We're gonna read this as well. But I want you to see that they've been studying this phenomenon for at least 12 years. The University of Chicago is very invested in trying to make black women right, my nigga. They keep doing study after study about black mothers, and especially because once again it's a college, so there's really nothing but women and gay men in college. So they keep trying to do all of these reports and try to find some substantive reason that every other ethnic group is doing all right. They trying to blame white supremacy so bad. They trying to blame environment. They trying to blame diet. They keep doing like research after research, and it all comes back to black women ain't shit. Here's one right here, but this was a research about a white woman. It says Beyond the Whiteness of Whiteness, a memoir of a white mother of black sons. I'm gonna skim through this. I'm not gonna go all the way through it. Basically, to have black sons, she slept with a black man. That goes without saying. All women hate themselves, so don't get this twisted when she talks about self hate. Don't get it twisted. She's a girl. All girls hate themselves because being a girl apparently sucks. But and they all traitors toward their fathers, right? So here's it. Well, most until they get a certain age. It says right here on one side they placed Lazier's transcribed experiences within the framework of her own experience. Here it is. As a white woman seeking to rid herself of the whiteness of whiteness. The whiteness of whiteness? I can't even do this. This is Photoshop, photocopy. But that's what they call it. So all you guys who trying to get white girls, they're trying to cure themselves of the whiteness of whiteness. You guys are hilarious. Here it is. Lazier spent nearly 30 years of her life after the birth of her youngest son exploring what it means to be a white, middle class, married literature professor who also happens to be the mother of two biracial sons. During this 3-decade journey, she changed from a woman who was a bit naive about the implications of her situation to one very much in touch with the dysfunction between her self-inscribed identity and the identity that society ascribed to her. This is what that means. She's looking for a place to be a pick me, basically.
Mamata.
She don't want to be white. She kind of deal with the blacks, but she don't want to be black. She don't want them black problems, but she suck a black dick. She think Karen is the new black. She just a toddler doing toddler things. I'm not even really concerned about her. But what I want to show you is what her sons 30 years later ended up being. Once she got past, they 30 years old. So what's that, 1990s? Once she got past the fact that, she don't know how to brush waves in her son's hair. At least she didn't have a daughter. Then she would have had to learn how to do braids and cornrows. It would have gone fantastically bad. But, you know, so she had boys, and boys are pretty much easy to raise. But I do want to talk about this. She said, focusing on this. She said, it's a bit troubling because it perpetuates an increasingly common mainstream mode of representing American life in the age of diversity. Whites, particularly white women, are placed at the center of things, while blacks, women, children, and men, in that order. I keep telling y'all that. Women, children, then men. If you had a totem pole and you had the head at the foot, the torso at the head, and the foot in the middle, that'd be a fucked up totem.
Mamata.
But that's black society. Matriarchy is slavery, and it's set up that way for y'all to actually support these goofy bitches so you can volunteer for slavery while your women are volunteering for slavery. They just don't want you to be the slave owner. So you a third hand slave. Think about that. If you embrace being black, you a third hand slave. Cause your girl a slave, and then she got kids, and you a slave to the kids. But that's American man problem at this point. That, you know what I'm saying, you gotta kiss the bitch ass to stay in tune with your children. Cause if you make her mad, you may never see your kids again. Which is why it's her baby or your baby, but never your baby. I'm like, it's our baby. That ain't your baby. It's yours if you a single dad. It's hers if you not. And nobody wants to break up families quicker than black women. The strong, independent, single mother thing is bananas. They love to talk about how they took care of their kid by themselves with the help of your child support and taxpayer money and social services, and don't worry about that. Because they can't think. Those are 2-3 steps ahead. They could just be one step ahead. She can't think one step ahead unless she's thinking about destruction, because they get to follow natural law. You get cuckolded out of your position of power, and they get to follow natural law of destruction. So you can't stop your toddler and still keep your black card, if that makes sense. Shout out to bro. Bro, like he a single dad. So it's your kids, nigga. Shout out to you. Now, this is just one experience. And it turned out, her kids turned out all right. But this is a photocopy thing. They didn't let me see the whole thing. But I'm going to show you some of the articles that they've been working on at the University of Chicago for at least the last 10 years. This is in chronological order, it looks like. But things like white sexual politics, the patriarchal family, and the white nationalism and the religious right. A bunch of black girls in a Chicago college trying to demonize homes with fathers. We can read it. We'll go back to it. Mapping the social field of whiteness. White racism as a habituous in a city where history lives. Okay. These are the things they talk about. So they study the white dynamic. It's a lot of race relationship going on in the University of Chicago, right? Let's go back one more. Oh no. All right, we saw that one already. Performing work, maids, melodrama, and imitation of life, SPM noir. So they're trying to say that women were always, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Made to look small. This something, but I can't think of the name of the word. But made to be seen as nothing but servants and help in media. And their argument is they were running households, but their public perception was less than. Mothering while black. Feminist thought on maternal loss, mourning and agency in the African diaspora. Once again, this is about 15 years ago. Now, yo, this look interesting. I might click this. This is from 2000, kindergarten class in 98, 99. That's crazy. This is an article from 2006. So 2007 might be a little bit outdated. Here's my point. My point is they keep trying to study the dynamic between how to explain why black people, black men generally, are hyper violent, hypersexual, low test scores, over policed, over criminalized. They try to figure this out. They do all these reports, all these essays, all these studies. They spend thousands and thousands and thousands and probably millions of dollars into research for this. And I just want to say, we need a cut, bro. We need to get cut in. We need to get cut in, man. I can already tell you what it is. It's dumb bitches raising kids to be dumb. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of dick suckers don't know who they are. Look, girls are the bane of existence. But if they're going to give you money to research that shit, man, we need to get cut in, man. We need in. They pay anywhere between $25 to $300 per person when they bring you in for surveys to ask you questions and do research. We need to get cut in. Don't nobody know how dumb bitches are more than me, bro. I swear to God, we would get rich. We would get rich, bro. I need to tap into that bread, that foundation money bread, where they ask black men, how do you feel about your mother? And then you write it down. You know, how do you feel about your girlfriend? And then you write it down. How do you, or your father? Do you have a relationship with your kids? You write it down. Boom. They send you a check with $200. I need in. But I already know what it is. These bitches just dumb. They slave minded. The problem is they make y'all slave minded. Make y'all willing to throw y'all life away for a goofy bitch. Y'all want to kill for a bitch instead of kill for the logo. Y'all want to love these hoes, but want to be your own man when it come to loving your brothers. Just like these hoes, you want to be your own person, but you depend on society. Cause you gotta work somewhere, you gotta drive something. You ain't do all this shit. Y'all ain't got no dreams to be chicken farmers. That's my dream, to be a chicken farmer. Y'all can't feed yourself. I gotta go on panels. That's why I quit fucking going to what's that late night show that Angry Man and shit be on sometimes. It's on Anton Daniels channel. But anyway, that's why I quit fucking with them. Goofy ass niggas talking about some women could do everything we could do. I can't fix a tire. They can't fix a tire either. We both need AAA. That means you failed as a man, sir, which means I know you were raised by all women. I got to listen to you tell me about your failures of being a man. And when I'm like, yo, everything I know how to fix a flat tire. Oh, take this nigga off the panel. Boo this man. I got to listen to men tell me all the time, I want to be my own man. Yeah, Fight Club. Good looking, Miss Stowe. I had that conversation earlier today. Man, I want to be my own man. I don't want to follow no man, man. I'm going to do my own thing. But say they watch my channel. That's the crazy part. Say they watch my podcast. They call me on my personal telecommunication device to tell me they want to be their own man. Even though every goddamn show I say y'all problem is everybody want to be their own man instead of working with their brother, following the logo. So you your own man. I am a man. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I rely on other men all the time. You see these dirty folk skits? I rely on other men all the time. I got a bunch of shit coming out with all type of Chicago artists. I don't know how many. I know what platinum is. I don't know how popular you got to be platinum on Spotify to get a million download, a million streams played. I don't know how that works. But these niggas be having 3-4 million streams. They be popping up with 3 Spotify platinum plaques. You will see them on Dirty Folks. 2024, you'll see all these boys on Dirty Folks commercials. Why? Because they want to see another hustler get theirs. It don't make them less of a man to help a man. If anything, it puts another man in position to be their crutch, to keep relevancy when they on their downtime. You know what I'm saying? To have a motherfucker you can call if somebody need to bond you out when you get in the jam. You depending on that bitch, who you think gonna get you locked up? If you don't get caught doing some dumb shit in the act, bitch probably did it. You're not a criminal. If you go to jail and you're not an actual criminal, more than likely either you was drunk driving, even though that is a crime, or your bitch sent you up. That's way more likely than the alternative. Bro say working with other men can be challenging. So is marriage, but niggas throw their life away all the time. Pay 6 months, was it 3 months worth of salary for a piece of jewelry, and another 30,000 for a wedding, for a bitch that won't give you pussy and try to tell you all the time what the fuck you need to do to make them happy, but the bitch can never be happy. You only work with guys for a short period of time until the project is over. Whatever task is done. Niggas follow this bitch forever. You expect duty from men, you expect love from women, and women can't love. You got life backwards. Here's the thing. I want to show you guys something. Once upon a time, Gucci Mane got married. This isn't about Gucci Mane being married, because this show is about how white mothers are better than black mothers. It's not necessarily about Gucci Mane finding a girl to boss him around. But I want to put this in perspective as a setup for the next clip I'm going to show you. Let's check this out. Y'all can't hear that. I figured out the audio now, though. This thing be tricking me, bro. It be trying to trick me. So y'all can hear me and I can hear stuff, but then y'all can't hear stuff. But now I gotta figure it out. They ain't even tricking me no more. Let's go.
Gave Keisha $2 million before going to jail. That's an urban legend.
I definitely say I left. She held me down and I came back in a good position. I could not have been in the situation where I am now without her.
What were your intentions when you gave her the money? Did you want her to flip it?
I just ain't nobody to trust.
Wow.
It wasn't even about no flipping. I just ain't had nobody to trust. Everybody was stealing. I wasn't in my right mind before I went to prison, and everybody who could, you know, they were taking advantage. Money getting missing from everywhere. You know, I went to her because me and her were kind of, you know, I had been cussing her out too. So she had to forgive me and say, I'm gonna help you. Man, though I say she the realest. Yeah, because it was like I needed her. She my secret weapon. She the one. Bumble Rock, she Michelle, she behind me.
Absolutely.
Everything I do, you know, a lot of times I defer to her, man. We're gonna talk about it and then we're gonna come to a decision. And I'm proud to say that she's smart. We both are geniuses.
Right. Gave Keisha.
I'm gonna break this down real quick. Keisha Kiywa found her a Vic, right? He tricking a couple of dollars, but he emotionally abusing her, right? According to him, he cussing her out, whatever. Cool. But he's on every drug. He's shooting at people, doing his own video shoots. He beefing with Jeezy. They got real niggas on the street tearing up Atlanta. He doing all type of niggerish stuff, right? When he gets arrested, when he got to do that time, of all the stuff he did, he down to his last $2 million. Now, $2 million is a sensible amount of money, but he's down to $2 million, right? He didn't move enough albums out the trunk to probably earn $50 million, if we're gonna be honest. I think Gucci Mane went gold or close to gold, and he pressing him himself, moving his own work. So let's say he getting gold is 500,000 sold. He making anywhere between $4 to $6 profit per unit. Close to 50. He down to 2. He gets locked up. Say he has nobody to trust. So really he gave away $2 million.
Mamata.
And he gave away $2 million to a hood rat chick who probably do hair or some shit. I think that's what she was doing. With 5 kids by 5 niggas who gave all 5 of her kids away. So up until this point, she's been a horrible girlfriend, a bad busser, because he arguing with all the time. Goddamn it, a horrible mother, an absentee mother, and her whole life is about having fun. There is nothing about that resume that makes me say give her $2 million. There's nothing about that says she's trustworthy. Imagine if that type of irresponsible, child-hating, man-hating person is the most trustworthy person in your circle, and you worth millions. It's crazy. What she did, which is valiant, what she did though, she took that $2 million, she flipped it. It was the rare case of a person saying that they could live your life better than you could live your life. Like if I was, you know, people say all the time, if I had your hand, I'd do this. She had an opportunity to do it, and she did it. And then because of the ultimate great decision making that Gucci Mane has, he married her. And they doing all right. They living their life. I don't have no issues with it. They living their life. But this is the part that killed me.
Keisha $2 million before going to jail. That's an urban legend.
I definitely say I left. She held me down and I came back in a good position. I could not have been in the situation where I am now without her.
What were you?
What she did is what most black girls would never do, even though I don't think she's really a good person. But what she did is something that black girls almost never do. And men in general who move under the tutelage of women never do. Is make themselves irreplaceable. For those who have jobs like recession-proof jobs and you getting high promotions, it's because you showed that you were willing to put everything into it to make yourself irreplaceable, to make yourself indispensable to the company. For those who go from job to job, girl to girl, situation to situation, They have never put themselves in a place that they were so valuable that somebody was like, yo, I don't know how I live without you. Thank you. What can I do for you? Instead, they go, I ain't a boss in 3 days, so fuck this shit. It don't serve me. A lot of niggas do that. Most women do that. A lot of men do that. It's a very liberal way to go. I don't know if she got 5x5, but yeah, I be talking about baby daddy. Yeah, 5x5. Yeah, she had a 5x5, bro. So she made herself irreplaceable. So that caught my attention. Then
Your intentions when you gave her the money? Did you want her to flip it?
I just ain't had nobody to trust.
Wow.
It wasn't even about no flipping. I just ain't had nobody to trust. Everybody was stealing.
So he gave her $2 million without any intent on seeing that money ever again. His best case scenario was, best case is he give her $2 million. When he come home, at least he got $1 million, 1.5. He figured she'll blow something because she was a hot girl. They didn't have any children together. They weren't married. They got married on BET, so I know they wasn't married. It was just a girl he was fucking with, among other girls he was fucking with. He was on drugs, no friends, no family. He ain't say, man, I left the money to my mother, so I already tell you that his mama black. Couldn't trust his mama with the money. Didn't have an auntie, didn't have a sister. They had nobody in this, because apparently he only wanted to trust a woman. Because he had other men on the label. He had other dudes that could have ran the label. But he wanted to be the boss, so he made sure he surrounded himself around people even dumber than him, so he feel important. Because for some reason, certain men think that their manhood's at risk by being side by side with another man. I've experienced that. I see how people move around me. I've heard shit niggas say about me like, yo, but dirty, man, you plugged. I ain't plugged like that. I want to be my own man like you your own man. And I'm like, bro, I didn't just wake up as my own man. I woke up and was like, I want my name to be my name. And I'm going to go out here and prove to the world why you need to remember my name. I'm going to be the best on the court, the best on the field. I'm holler at the most girls at the mall. I'm going to learn how to do a split so I can do my kid and play dance. Don't twist on it. I was doing kid and play, nigga. Learn how to step. I'm going to learn how to use tools. I'm be the best in my class. I just want to be the best so you remember my name. It wasn't that I wanted to be the best because I'm trying to outshine niggas. I just wanted to fulfill my personal best. Even before I even knew what I wanted to do. I just wanted to be in a position to be able to do what I wanted to do. When preparation meets opportunity, that's luck. I just wanted to make myself lucky. Wanted to be prepared. Wanted to be prepared for the opportunity. But me being my own man came from me being in the passenger seat with a lot of other men. My dad, my Uncle Jerry, brother Joe, nigga Dre, nigga Fontaine. I done told stories how that nigga rescued me, man. And sent me out to Cali like nigga start over. My nigga Seneca was like, yo, when I got back from Cali, shit wasn't going right. He was like, man, come out to South Dakota. Seneca and TJ got me out there to South Dakota. There's a lot of men that I listen to that put me in positions to be better. There has never been a time in which I listened to a girl and my situation was better. As a matter of fact, me, like so many other men, situation got better once you left that bitch. Struggling at home with moms, leave mom's crib, ball out. Struggling with your girlfriend, she decided to leave you, ball out. I had to break that down to nigga. He's steady telling me about he wanted, niggas want to be their own man and just have a girl and blah, blah. I said, look. Then they started talking about Corey. Tia Mowry's husband, Corey. They ain't even no nigga from Chicago. I know how Chicago niggas move. Somebody he doing all type of shit. He got a production team, man. He moving work. He got every man starting business everywhere as soon as Tia left him. I said, yeah, she was holding him back. I remember my first girlfriend left me, dog. She left me broke, nigga, $6 in my pocket. One of the few times in my life my dad came through and loaned me $200. And I flipped that $200 to $16,000 in a month, nigga. I busting my ass, nigga. Made a quick $16,000 out of a $200 loan. When she left, I'm struggling with that, bitch. I'm just struggling in the love, nigga. Struggling in the love. When you in it for love, and I've been there. When you in it for love and you not in it for purpose, when you don't get that bitch something to do, but you letting other people give her something to do, like having a job. I would never recommend a man deal with an employed woman. I tell y'all all the time, when we tribe, nigga, we get them straight out the orphanage, nigga. I don't even want a girl that know how to read. But if you do it and y'all think, if you think that you make $1 and she make $1, now y'all got $2, then you just tame dumb motherfucker that think you had a baby by her and it's y'all baby, nigga. Bitches build off men. Men don't build with women. Bitches build off men. You got $1, she got $1. She gonna spend her $1, spend 50 cents out your $1, then somehow end up with $1.25 when she leave you and you back in your mama basement. These motherfuckers not your friend. They're your algae. They lay on top of you and they eat off you. And as long as you got shekels on you or something like that, it's cool. The algae takes all of the parasites off of you. But as soon as a motherfucker make the water fresh, that they get off you, bro, and they just suck on the fish tank. Not algae. What's them things? The sucker things. They not your friends. They not your lovers, because to be a lover means that they can love and they can't love. They not your partners because they don't really make you money, save you money, or save you time. You think she making you money? You think when y'all go 50-50, she helping you out? Or do you think that you're helping her out? Because that's what it is. If you don't have the money, you downsize. You only need that bigger place because of her. My money funny, bro? Fuck cable. Cable out of here. $40 for a haircut. Finna buy some clippers. Every day can't be steak, dog. But spaghetti stretch. Well, man, it be alright. The sacrifices men make for women because you think they're the weaker vessel, and they may be in a natural state. That ain't how they see it, because they trying to replace you using your shit. Keisha Dior just did it successfully. She wanted to replace Gucci, and she replaced Gucci, and she did it. She worked. It worked. Leeches, that's what they are, not algae. Shout out to Chris. Leeches. It worked out for her. She wanted to replace that nigga and be the man, and she became the man, and now he defers to her like he didn't build that shit. Here's the thing. On the flip side, this is how it goes horribly wrong. And they ain't had no kids together. That's the crazy part. They ain't had no ties. He just got locked up. Was like, yo, somebody need to help me out. I'm gonna come back to this. That's how I wanted to start with. I guess I'm gonna end with the one I was gonna start with. Anyway, flip side to that. Flip side. A man who really on his grind, on his purpose, and know what he doing, asks his child's mother to hold him down. And this is how that story went. I thought that, you know what, as I'm listening to this story too, by the way, as I was listening to it, I was like, yo, I know exactly what happened. And the more they talk,
OG. Speedy wasn't playing by the goddamn money. Speedy was out here checking the paper, but he had to
here we go.
go to prison.
Man wanted for murdering his child mom in a Philadelphia barbershop. Let's check this out. When I read the caption, the first thing I said is, yo, that bitch ran off with his money, nigga. Either his money or his kid. This nigga sounds just like Tracy Morgan. No, I'm just like Shannon Sharp, my nigga. I'm getting my Shannon Sharp on today. All right, let's get it.
A man named Speedy out there in Philly. I know if you from Philly, you know Speedy, man. Speedy was an OG. Speedy wasn't playing by the goddamn money. Speedy was out here checking the paper, but he had to go to prison. And when he got out, the first thing he did was shot his baby mama Chip in the goddamn head at the barbershop in broad daylight.
44-year-old Armand Hilton is wanted for murder, robbery, and related charges. Police say he shot and killed Natifa Wade inside a barbershop on Lehigh Avenue on Saturday afternoon. Investigators say Hilton opened fire inside the barbershop, hitting Wade in her torso and head. She died at the scene.
But before you think that this was a senseless attack, let's speak on the actions that caused murder to be the reaction. Speedy was sentenced to some prison time, man, and he left Tiff, his baby mother, his son mother, with all his properties, man. He trusted her to hold him down while he was locked up. But as soon as he went in, man, she married another man. She sold all Speedy properties and started a new life with her new man, man. Speedy was reaching out to her while he was locked down, but she put the block on the phone. He sent letters, but she refused his mail, man. Speedy ended up doing his time and getting out. He ain't telling nobody. But when he was released, he discovered that all his properties were listed as owned by somebody else. Tiff had done sold the goddamn property and went ghost. Speedy hunted her down. He caught up with her and he demanded his goddamn check. He wanted his money. She kept spending him. She kept playing with him like he was something to play with. So he caught her slipping at the goddamn barbershop and he went to hitting. He hit her one time in the torso and one time in the goddamn head, leaving his son motherless and fatherless by playing with his check and goddamn playing with his respect. But let me ask the street something. Is this body justified or is this classified as stupid? I want to know what you feel. Should Speedy have just charged that shit to the game, man, and started over when he got out and got him some more properties, man? Would you crash out over materialistic shit?
I think Speedy did the Lord's work. There's some more to this video, but I think Speedy did the Lord's work. The difference between a dope fiend giving you $2 million because they too messed up in the head to realize what's going on and you making yourself irreplaceable versus you busting your ass your entire life and you go through a situation and you go to your child's mother because you trust her and you trust that she has the best interest of, if not you, of her child, and she destroys everything you built, steals all your money and gives it to another man, your child and your money to another man. Then you like, yo, where my money at? She's like, nigga, get it off the roof. The irony is, if it was another man, this wouldn't be news. If I front you something, a little something to put you back on your feet, and you slow bringing my bread back. The beginning scene of Menace to Society. Get my money.
I pay your money when I feel like it.
What? Alright. Take that. Haha. The sheer disrespect of the person that loved you and trusted you. Then you robbed them. So this ain't even a breakup. That's what Keisha did to her other 5 baby daddies. And was trying to line up Gucci Mane. But after Gucci Mane got locked up, the word on the street, like, you know, people love you after you dead or incarcerated. So she just started pushing Gucci Mane mixtapes, and she had the other guys in the group dropping, and she tripled the money off the buzz that Gucci had for getting locked up. While he was in the news, while BET was doing it, she just started pushing product. And she got the money up. And so say dudes be moving with bras like they understand. I told you, bro. These niggas treat bitches like they should treat the bros, and then try to set out the bros like they should set out these hoes. I'll drop it. That's crazy. I'm gonna drop it. Oh man, what the fuck is my drop? That's crazy. Did I lose it? How you lose a whole drop? That's crazy.
You wrote the ball, nigga. We treat them like we meet them, nigga.
Yeah, date them like we hate them.
Yeah, date them like we hate them, nigga.
See, we date them like we hate them. See them like we don't need them. Treat them like we beat them. And never give them freedom.
Y'all loving them. Y'all supposed to be dating them like you hate them. Y'all crazy. Anyway, I'll show y'all one last thing before I get up out of here. I was going to open up the panel. Like and sub, man. Like and sub. But send your heart. Donate to the daycare, man. Show this one last thing real quick before I get up out of here. I just thought it was real interesting. And I saw what Misanthropic said. Yo, check this out. It's not that that white women raise kids better than black women. Toddlers are going to toddle wherever toddlers are sold, right?
Mamata.
It's that okay. My dad used to tell me something. He don't do it, but he a boomer. So boomers is the do as I say, not as I do generation. But it's still solid advice, even if he didn't follow it in his own life or his own parent. He said, a person should make you money, save you money, or save you time. And that's how they show their value, right? Make you money, save you money, or save you time. And since time is money, if they save you time, they also more times than not saved you money. For instance, if you have to feed a family of 4, them goddamn buckets of chicken be like $50, bro. For the family box of chicken, that should be like $26.50, and then you get the sides and 4 pops. Like, bro, you at like $48. Pack of chicken, $14. $2 for a box of macaroni, some shit like that. You could feed a whole family of 4 for $15. If she cook, instead of 50, 15. She saved you money and she saved you time. The effort, the gas is gonna cost you, all that shit. Saved you money and saved you time. If she saves you money and saves you time, she doesn't have to make you money. She doesn't have to go half on bills if you don't let this bitch work, because she and this motherfucker cleaning everything. You understand me? Last thing, which was the first thing really, but the last thing I want to close off on is, to answer your question though, white girls, it's not because they better mothers. They just not as destructive as mothers. They still don't know shit. They can't teach your kids shit. But she don't have to teach your kids shit. She don't have to teach them anything good, as long as she don't teach them anything bad. Right? That's it. You don't have to teach the kid how to read. If Keisha does not teach her child how to read, and Karen don't teach her child how to read, that's cool. But Keisha don't also have to teach the kid how to do fucking twerk. Keisha don't also have to have the kid out here dressed like a dope fiend. I mean, a drug dealer with a fucking gun running around like, I'll fuck you up. Like, Keisha don't have to do that, but she does it. You could just not do nothing. That's the difference. It's not that that Becky is a phenomenal mother to Keisha. And she's just not as destructive as a Keisha. She teach her daughters how to be girls instead of her sons. Well, Becky does. Karen doesn't, because Karen liberal. But Karen ain't gonna stick with a man no way. Karen gonna be a single mother. Anyway. I don't know if what's today, the 1st? Do I got panels back? Because I refuse to pay for goddamn StreamYard. I ain't gonna pay for OBS and StreamYard. So let me see. I might open it up, man. If I got StreamYard, if it's open, I might open it up. I might. Anyway, let's see. Let's go to this last clip. There's a misconception, and I don't remember who told me this. Somebody said this to me one time though, and it was the realest shit I'd ever heard.
Would be the type of person.
They said, man, once the greatest generation died, and boomers became the grandparents, they said, man, we don't have olders. They said we don't have elders, we have olders. And I was like, that's bars. We really don't have elders. We just got olders. Niggas older than us that don't realize they old, still trying to have their second and third childhoods. The men and the women. And nobody hates men more than boomer men. Nobody hated their sons, their neighbors, their cohorts more than boomer men. Bunch of Bobby Womack ass niggas. Those were the niggas that want to fuck your wife to prove he a better man. He don't want to win no championship. He don't want to earn more. He don't want to be the smartest in class. Nothing. They just want to fuck your bitch to prove he the better man. And your daughter too, if they can. Bobby Womack ass niggas. Listen to all the songs in their generation, nigga. Secret Lovers and Me and Mrs. Jones and Mr. Post. Everything they did was about cheating. And then they have another song about crying about her leaving because he caught her cheating with her sister or some shit. It was just a hypersexualized, dumbass generation. And when they got too old to get that free 18-year-old pussy, when they actually had to pay for it because now they 40, the niggas and the bitches start trying to fuck 20-year-olds. Debauchery, androgynous ass generation. They hate manhood. They just hate manhood. They hate to see their sons know shit. I'll be like, what the fuck did they teach in the 1950s through 70s? Because them old niggas don't know shit. They know how to earn money, bring it home, pay bills, and get the rest of the money to a bitch. Who also don't know shit because she just go get some bags or some shit. Strange generation. Just the reset generation. It was very weird. Anyway, and it was a lateral reset. It wasn't just black people. It was like all the boomers of all the ethnic groups just decided like for 20 years Americans ain't gonna be shit. Shit was crazy. But with that being said, so here's this older. And this older has some advice. I keep telling y'all, don't listen to. Shit, I don't even know what niggas y'all can listen to. Because all these niggas that go viral be dumb as shit. Niggas be rooting for that shit like, yeah. I don't understand. So the caption of it says, we better start. Bro, they don't teach motherfucking shit in school. Okay. We better start back listening to our elders. Start back? Bro, do you know how grammatically incorrect that is, man? That shit's crazy. Anyway, we better start back listening to our elders because this is a serious warning. Then they reiterate, listen to our elders. I will say this. She looked Native American. That's all I'm going to say about that. She looked Native American. But she old and she black, so you know this is about to be some dumb shit. Then they reiterated the third time. I didn't even say this one. Listen and learn. What the fuck? What the fuck can I possibly learn from a old ass toddler wearing clothes? But let's play this out. Listen and learn, nigga. Learn not to listen to bitches with clothes on. She look Navajo though, but she just want to be black. She don't know shit. Anyway.
And it said, women are looking at the men differently now. They're asking, hey, can you fish? Can you hunt? Can you fight?
I have been with hundreds of women. Met thousands of women. Never at any time in my life has bitch ever asked me if I can hunt or fish, nigga. But when you start off on a lie, then you gotta fight on that lie. I'm gonna make that a clip. Cause I haven't seen myself say that a lot, man. That's gonna be a clip. But if you start off on a lie, you gotta fight on that lie. So we already started, we 9 seconds in. This is a 7-minute video. I have never gotten past the first 9 seconds because I was like, yo, you know how many times I ain't never heard a girl like, oh, could you hunt? Could you fight? Never have I have heard girls ask, can I fight? Because, you know, they fight promoters. You know what I'm saying? Girls want to know if you can fight so they can, you know, they perfect day is one dude dead, another dude in jail while she's sucking the third nigga dick before your arraignment. That's the perfect day for her. So I know they want to know if you can fight because they want you to fight somebody that used to love her, like her daddy or a baby daddy or something like that. But no, never have I. This is 7 minutes and 48 seconds long. I will get through for you guys because I haven't gotten past 9 seconds because I stopped right there because I knew everything else was going to be a lie. So we're going to be lied to together. I'm going to comment as we go because we're going to be lied to together because I start a lie, you got to finish the lie out. But I'm going to bring it back though because I have never, nigga, never. And y'all done seen my channel. I have gone camping with a girl. You know what the girl said before we went camping?
I want to be naked and afraid. We just gonna go out there and sleep under the trees and run around naked.
And I was like, shorty, I'm bringing a tent. You got me fucked up. I got an air mattress. Like, shorty, I got an air mattress. I got a goddamn portable propane cooking shit. Man, I got a net. I got some fucking off spray. I got shit, shorty. Like, you can sleep outside under the trees, nigga. I'm sleeping in a tent. She didn't ask me.
You wanna go camping? Do you know how to fish? How we gonna do when we go camping? You know what berries are poisonous?
Bitch ain't asked me shit. She saw Naked and Afraid, then wanted to go out and run in the daisies naked. All girls do is lie. So all the fuck they do is lie. She started off in a lie. We gonna experience this lie together. I say I'm gonna have to interrupt a lot though, because I don't even want y'all to believe that she gonna say some good shit. Let's go though.
And it said, women are looking at the men differently now. They're asking, hey, can you fish? Can you hunt? Can you fight? Because it's that way now. And my son said to me when I was talking to him about it, he said, you know, the bad thing about it is these young boys with who have been feminized don't even see that this was a plan.
Let's pause right there. Bro says she never a hoe. She is something hoe. Anyway, her son, according to her son was talking to, and this bitch like she about 60. So I'm hoping her son somewhere between the ages of 30 and 45. So she talking about her grandson. If he got grandsons, her grandson's generation has been effeminized. By whom, man? The very concept of being effeminized is the same as women being empowered. Women don't have any power. Intrinsically, they're powerless people. Women can only do what men allow. You have to empower women because they can't seize any power on their own. They're powerless creatures. They're just loud. To be feminized means that feminine traits and energy have to be placed into you. The most dangerous thing to any male is being raised by a bunch of goofy bitches from birth through 10. That's what happens, right? That's why niggas can't follow a man. That's why they anti-authority. That's why they anti-hierarchy. That's why they think that standing next to another man takes away from them instead of realizing there's 50 niggas behind you, bro. You worrying about the 5 niggas you got to listen to and you got 50 niggas behind you? The foot soldiers never even meet the general. They still got to listen to the sergeant. The sergeant so removed from the general was crazy, but you got 500 niggas following the sarge. Sarge only got to follow 10 people, a lieutenant, a major, a couple of generals. Who hands off? That's why 15 men united under one logo can take over the world, bro. Because most of these niggas ain't cut. You ain't even got to worry about the ops. Because ain't no ops. Because any man who can mobilize other men to follow men. So any gang leader or frat leader or political influence, they'll listen to 15 men organized under one logo. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. Y'all can see these dick suckers. I mean, these literal dick suckers. These dick in the booty ass, wear a dress, want to go to the girls' bathroom ass niggas with a goatee. Go under the fucking flag. A rainbow flag. The rainbow's for children, goddammit. The rainbow is for kids. My Lucky Charms had a rainbow on it. My M&M's had a rainbow on it. My reading had a rainbow on it, goddammit. Shout out to LeVar Burton, nigga. My reading even had a rainbow. You took my motherfucking childhood logo and made it a part of your faggotry. And then you go up here and talk to other men and get shit done. Anyway, niggas ain't no problem following these 3 dyke bitches. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Follow a man about you getting custody of your kids. Oh, man, I can do it on my own. Nigga, get a lawyer. I hate you niggas so much. Niggas so weak. Anyway, but back to this goofy bitch trying to explain to people that she effeminized her son who had a kid by a bitch who probably didn't let him be in the kid's life and effeminized their son and got him to the point that all these niggas going to jail got gangs called Spitting the Booty Gang and they don't think they gay because they sticking fucking summer sausages in niggas' asses because they mama bisexual. So these bitches be like, oh, it's cool to be bisexual. It don't make you gay. Because bitches don't have any concept of sexuality because bitches put anything in their body. Not just anyone, anything. You listening to these goofy bitches with clothes on, nigga. Anyway, like and sub, man. Send your heart, donate to the daycare, man. Who went feminized them? Bitch, are you serious? Who feminized?
Because I told him when I was growing up, if this happened when I was 10, 12, 13 years old, I wouldn't be as worried because every man in my neighborhood had a fucking rifle. Everyone. That's when this system was afraid of us because they...
Let's say when she was 10 years old. And let's say she's 60. So that means she would be 10 years old in the 1960s. Are we going to act like the 1960s and 1970s is so far away that it's not living history? Are we going to act like most of them, some of y'all was born in the 2000s. I was born at the end of the 70s. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas around my age was born before 86. And if you were keep a nigga baby, like I was keeping a nigga baby. Like my parents was married, but shit, my mama had me to get a house. So my parents was in their 30s when they had me. So I got sisters and cousins that was born in 1960s. My older sister, 11 years older than me, bro. She was born in 1967. The big homies that I was listening to rapping when I was a kid was like, oh man, NWA and all that. It was Michael Jordan was born in 1963. I was a kid when Michael Jordan got to the Bulls, begging my mom for a pair of Jordans. Mike 60 now, but he was born in 1963. He got drafted in 1984. That's how. This is living history, nigga. This bitch is around the same age as Michael Jordan. And she want to tell me how all these niggas had rifles, like we don't remember that all these socialist communist bitches, the fucking Angela Davises and the fucking Black Panthers who were preaching communism, preaching goddamn man. You need to give me all your shit and we all should get on welfare programs. That right around the corner all the bitches was leaving these same men that she talk about. All the men in my family had rifles and they was leaving these motherfuckers for calling them oppressive. They were emotionally and psychologically abusive, so these bitches rather move to the projects without a nigga than listen to the very men that she say will stand up for this shit now. Are you These bitches are the ops. They had these fairy tales that they tell everybody else. But they are the people that destroyed everything that they say was good. That's why I can't try with niggas that don't take tolerability. I swear to God, nigga, I wish a nigga in the circle would be like, but listen to her though, she could make some. I mean, I'll shoot you first. Not even shoot you out of hate, nigga. Shoot you off the what's my man name? The slave that had the rebellion. That all these black bitches got the movie canceled because the actor married a white girl. Anyway, under that act, when it was like, man, goddamn it, man, whoa, whoa, everybody step forward. Whoever don't step forward, they got shot. Just on that, bro, because I know you a traitor. I know eventually you'll try to kill tribe over a bitch or set up tribe over a bitch or feel a certain type of way because she crying and be like, oh, we got to stop this. You got the bitches crying. Bitches love to cry. That's all they do. They cry about every fucking thing. This bitch crying about the time that she tried to get out of because she was crying about the niggas with the pistols that wouldn't let her go suck a dick behind a tree with the rest of the Woodstock whores. Yeah, Nat Turner. I get your ass off the Nat Turner Act, nigga. Community service, nigga. Pap 'em. Anyway, this goofy shit.
18 years old, I wouldn't be as worried because every man in my neighborhood had a fucking rifle. Everyone.
Hey, and on the side note, every motherfucking body in your community got a rifle now, bitch. That's why 11-year-old kids is carjacking bitches your age, bitch. With motherfucking semi-automatic rifles. This is why Chicago is murderous, New York is murderous, LA is murderous, because everybody in your community now got a rifle, bitch. What changed?
That's when this system was afraid of us because they knew we weren't going to be the only ones to die if you came down our street in a tank.
I'm gonna let this keep playing, bro, and I don't keep interrupting. But you know, I gotta break down fight promotion, bro. Because no matter everything she's saying is about, I want to promote a fight, and I just gotta take it in doses. Because listen to a bitch tell me that all the men in her community must die in order for her to feel safe. That they fighting the power that be, so they fighting authority. That's black girl magic. Everybody a shooter. That's black girl magic. Everybody gotta die. That's black girl magic. Because nothing happened to them, so everybody else got to die. Hey, man, time out Terror Destroyer, man. Somebody time that shit out, bro. Anyway, look. What she's describing without describing it, she's alluding to hierarchy. She's alluding to men that follow other men with arms, defending their provenance with arms because the men got boys that rock with them. That's what she's alluding to. She can't say that men can follow other men because it goes against the narrative of an ugly bitch, an ugly old fool. But That's what she's alluding to. Mr. O, block them people, man. What you got a wrench for, O? Block them people, man. Anyway, bitches talk about hierarchy. Don't call it hierarchy. They just want you to kill. Oh, yeah, everybody had a gun. They'll shoot for me. I hate these bitches so much.
We have been weakened, people. We have been denatured. Because if we want fish, we got to go to them to get it. If we want clean water, we have to go to them to get it. And who can tell how clean that is? If we want anything, we have to go to them to get it.
Let's pause right there. Everybody except Colors, which is crazy because she looked like she an Indian. Everybody else but Colors got chickens in their backyard. Mexicans got chickens in their backyard. White people got chickens in their backyard. There are a lot of people with home gardens, all type of shit. I've done shows about chicken farming and hydroponic farming and all type of shit. Niggas don't want to feed themselves. She don't want to feed herself. Or she wouldn't be complaining about this shit. She'll be showing off her garden like her grandmother did. The fact these bitches are trying to convince everybody under them not to do nothing. These bitches don't want to do nothing. They trying to find a man to find some wealth and so they don't have to do nothing. These bitches don't comb their own hair. They get dressed and go to a shop for another bitch to comb their hair. Somebody else to wash their hands and put fucking fingernail polish on it. Somebody else to feed them. That's what they want. These are some lazy fucking whores. They want another motherfucker to do everything except fuck their husband for them. You want a bitch to come and clean your house for you. But you don't want a nigga to suck your husband dick for you? Might as well. Lazy bitch. These motherfuckers don't want to do shit. And they be like, oh, yeah. And there is no culture. There is no culture. Modern culture. That don't depend on other people for water. Not any modern culture. Not any culture with plumbing. That don't depend on outside water. Just for the purification. I don't get it.
We have got to change.
And who is them, by the way? Who is the them? When she says them, bitches are always on some other. Like it's the other people. Not the fact that, oh, the kids are
feminized.
Well, bitch, you did it.
We got to pay everybody else for our groceries. And
well, bitch, you the one that got them a man. Stop gardening, stop planting. Got them a man. Said that the chicken dropping smell too bad. You don't want chickens in your yard. You did that. And then, so you didn't pass off any skills, traits, or importance to any of your kids. You just passed off feminism. Anyway.
We have got to change. And I know that you guys get upset with me when I talk to you about this. But this is on us.
Okay, this is one thing I give her credit for. She said we get upset when she talk. She could have stopped right there. I do get upset when you talk. I don't even want to see you with clothes off. You passed the clothes off age, bitch. You should never talk. You should be somewhere. She should be somewhere baking pies. That would be awesome. She should be an amateur pie baker, professional greeter. Hey, baby, want some pie? You should not be talking.
This is our land. The ADOS people don't want to accept that this is our land, but those of us who know that we are Aboriginal and that we are Indian, we better come together. It's not about how...
She does look Indian. I knew it, bro. I called it. She talk Indian too. I'ma set you up, get all our warriors killed, breed with the weakest men because I feel like I can control them. Turn you over to the white people, and then when shit don't go my way, try to get my sons and grandsons to go to war against the same motherfuckers I snitched on you for. She sound Indian. She a Pocahontas ass bitch. Remember I just did that show yesterday about how all the Native American women switch sides. All the tribal councils was like, yo, we ain't gonna let these crackers raise our kids. All they daughters was like, after the war end, soon as daddy gone, I'ma send you to these white people to raise you for me. Cause anybody can raise my kids except the biological father. I knew it.
How much money we can get for what we talk about. It's not about Cash App. Because Cash App ain't going to save us. We going to have to save us. I never thought that I would be the type of person to bear my feelings the way I'm doing it right now. I never thought I would.
There is no bitch that cries when nobody else is around who don't think she gonna bear her feelings, nigga. Never trust a bitch that can cry at the drop of a dime about a threat that does not exist. Don't trust this bitch, man. That's all I'm saying.
But what about our babies and our grandchildren? What about them? Because even if we survive this, they won't. 10 years from now, they got another plan. This ain't the only plan.
The plan is to let bitches like you and the gay niggas you raised take over the world. So, you part of the plan, bitch. Congratulations. And I agree with Mineral Mitch. Cash apps may not save them, but cash apps will save the daycare, man. Like and sub, it's in your heart. Contribute to the daycare building fund.
I guess I'm really saying more than I plan to say, and I apologize for that. But we better take our lives into our own hands. We better start now. Even if it means just going to your neighbor next door. I told my son, I said, if this happened when I was young, I wouldn't be worried about it. Because if I got hungry, I didn't have to go to the store. I sat on my auntie's roof and ate cherries. And when we got tired of that, we ate berries. And when we got...
Bro. Are these the same hoes that when she was young, entire families stayed in the same community? You could walk to your aunt's house, your grandma's house. Everybody lived in like a 4-block radius. And they decided they wanted to hoe. And they couldn't hoe in where they was from because too many people knew them. So they had to hoe in a different location. These the hoes, right? The ones, the first generation of women that got to choose her own man without a father or an uncle or a big brother vetting them. These bitches got to play with their own pussy. My body, my choice ass bitches. Same bitches, right? Same hoes? Same hoes. The same hoes that Jay-Z was rapping about when he was going through shit in the 1980s. When he was like, yo, so they go to other projects for dudes they could trust. But little do they know them niggas foul just like us. Like, yo, these bitches have been trying to be deceiving bitches. The same bitches that fuck 50 niggas to be a Crip bitch and then had 2 babies by blood and an MS-13. The same disloyal bitches. Talking about the good old days before they ran all the men out their community and said any man that read above a 6th grade level must be acting white. Same bitch, same hoes, Same hoes. And you know what's so crazy? Even though she ugly as shit now, she probably had a day. She probably had a day. She probably had a day, man. Today ain't her day. Not at all. But 40, 50 years ago, she probably had a day.
Got tired of that. We ate whatever they picked out of the yard. Or the bread that they made. We grew up on beans. We grew up on good food until they told us we were poor. We weren't poor. I didn't live in the ghetto.
Okay, this is partially true. There is truth to it, but it's not true. Living off beans is kind of poor, I'm just saying. But, and me and my friends talk about this, like, we weren't poor, but we didn't know we weren't rich, right? Until everybody came out, you know, the dope money came through and niggas came sliding through the hood with the Saabs, with the BBSs. And, you know, all of a sudden, somebody had rollaway basketball rims when we was playing on, you know, rims that we just hammered to a light pole or some shit that you couldn't do no reverse layups. Nigga, you better not do a layup. You gonna hit the pole, smack that bitch. But your jump shot was pristine, nigga, because you ain't want to hit that pole. Hey, mother, we call them bean eaters. Facts. Ain't nobody eat beans like that. But these also the same motherfuckers that had their kids living on ramen noodles. So beans better than ramen noodles. Beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Ain't no rhyme for noodles. Ain't no ramen noodle rhyme. She was winning. Goofy bitch. Anyway.
Our streets were clean. We believe everything they tell us about us. And then we turn to them to help, ask them to fix us so that we can be what they want us to be, so that we can look like what they want us to look like in their eyes. Let me tell you something.
I'm bringing that back because she just described all women. That's what you just described. That's why it's only 4 type of girls. Y'all be like, oh, every woman different. It's only 4 fucking girls. They all look alike. They all got the same hairstyle. They all get mad when they wear the exact same outfit, but all their outfits just alike. The same goddamn coochie out dress, the same fucking leggings, the same goddamn flip-flops. Either Yeezy flip-flops or Old Navy flip-flops, depending on how they feeling. They all just alike. They all like crab boils. What the fuck is up with crab boils? I don't even like crab boils. Who the fuck told these bitches about crabs? Bitch shaved off her pubic hair because she had crabs as a teen. Now all of a sudden that's all she want to eat? That's crazy. They all do the same shit. They all got the same excuse. They all single for a reason. They all turn to a lesbian for 2 years and yet somehow come back pregnant. They all do the exact same shit. So I'm going to bring that back because she's describing women. And these niggas that bitches raise on their own.
Be what they want us to be so that we can look like what they want us to look like in their eyes. Let me tell you something.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Donald J. Trump. He wasn't Orange Man bad. He was promoting fights, putting more money in black fighters' pockets than they've ever seen in their life. He was in every rap song. That nigga was in a movie with what's the name of that goddamn movie? When his dad, his whole family went Home Alone. He was in Home Alone too. He was leasing out shit. Let motherfuckers use his residences for all type of shit. To this day, there's a black woman in Chicago that lives in Trump Towers who hasn't paid rent in 20 years. He just comped her. Every rap song, rich like Trump. These bitches can be convinced of anything. They love felons. These bitches love fucking felons. Nobody has let more felons out of jail than Donald Trump. You would think they'll love him for that reason alone, but no. More money they ever had in their life. All these bitches wasn't PPP loans. Biden the one that's doing all the investigations to lock these bitches up for the PPP loans they stole. Trump was like, y'all can have the money. These bitches turn on anybody. Anybody. They yell at black shit, but they voted for Hillary Clinton. Hillary lost the primary against Barack, and they was like, well, Barack got a white wife. I gave his voice.
Barack got a white wife. I guess, he had a black wife. I guess we'll vote for him.
They voted for Barack after they tried to trade on for Hillary. These bitches is the ops in every sense of the word. If she got clothes on, she the ops. If she talking, she the ops. If she in your ear and you listen to him, you the ops. Because all she gonna tell you is kill the leader and be the leader. But you don't know what the fuck the leader gotta do. So everything gonna crumble. These bitches are one-dimensional fucking idiots. With good pussy though. They got fire pussy. Fire pussy. I talk about them bad, but I ain't gonna talk about. I've never said that they was bad when they was naked. Pussy is delicious. But goddamn it, as soon as she put on a training bra, nigga, it is a wrap, nigga. It's over. Don't listen to shells. They say. Anyway.
We better learn. We better get it. Another thing I said to my son, and then I'm going to get off. I'm not gonna bore you with too much more of this, but I'm really concerned about the fact that we don't even know what real water tastes like. At least my children don't, and I bet yours don't either.
Okay, newsflash. I have tasted real water. Real water is nasty as shit, bro. Well water tastes like fish eggs. It has a smell to it. Well water is not delicious. Pump water is better, but it tastes like lead because they're the old pipes that they use for pump water. Real water is not that good. Shout out to the filtration system. They should just promote all type of shit that you really don't want. You do not want quote unquote real water. Real water is what? Most of the water is salt water, right? Because most of the world is ocean. Then you have fresh water. You have the Great Lakes and you have a couple other places. That water ain't delicious, bro. It got algae floating on top of it. Sometimes it look blue. Sometimes it look green. It ain't delicious water. You won't die, but you might get dysentery. Now you're running around with diarrhea because you drunk some real water. I do not recommend, nigga. I do not recommend. Anyway.
Having foreigners on our land is a very serious issue. And let me tell you why. Some time ago, I went.
Didn't black women vote for Biden to open up the borders? Didn't they go against Trump because Trump had all these kids in cages trying to deport the motherfuckers back where they came from? Now she talking about foreigners on the land. This is current foreigners. Last 2-3 years of foreigners. Foreigners wasn't bad then. They had the Maya Angelou's and all these bitches talking about how they need to save all the women from Panama and fucking Cubana and anything else. Now foreigners are bad? Or are they talking about the Europeans? The same Europeans that they crossed their fathers and brothers for. To teach them how to get through the Appalachian Mountains. To teach them their language. To teach them their culture. To go from tribe to tribe. Because girls, nobody ever... Y'all never be bitches. So they go from tribe to tribe, set niggas up. Them bitches? You think bitches just start setting niggas up because of crack money? No. Have y'all really read y'all have really read the real story of Pocahontas? Have y'all really read the real story of the black chick in Canada that's on they silver dollar? All these, the reason that they heroes to the Europeans is because they was setting up niggas. Everything they say is a lie. I swear to God.
Camping. And I was telling this white lady, I said, I will never forget this time when there was water running down from the rocks. We went to that little stream, cupped our hands, and we drank the water. And she said to me, it didn't make you sick? No, it didn't. And it wasn't supposed to. You know why? Because my DNA is from this land. This landmass. So when I go to another country and I'm dealing with the DNA of that landmass, the water will make me sick. You got to understand that your DNA is in this land. You're a copper, so is this land. People just try and get it.
I just want to pause real quick. Swashbuckling, what's a life straw, yo? I got a canteen that purifies the water. It's like carbon based in the tip. But I ain't never heard of a straw, bro. They got a life straw. I might try that, bro. That sounds dope. Anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Plus, this bitch getting on my nerves. I can only listen to like goofy bitches talk for like 10 seconds at a time, my nigga. I'm sorry, bro.
Do some research. Go back into your family history and start finding out where you came from. Because
who is your son's father? Lady, who is your son's father? Niggas don't know who their real dad is. Their biological dad. How do you go through your family's history? Nobody destroys families like black women. How in the fuck is that possible? Just want to grow on. If you know your real dad, you ain't got no access to him. He don't fuck with you like that. A straw that purified mud water, that sounds kind of dope.
Because if you are from Africa, then you need to be on that landmass. But if you're from here, you need to work to figure out how we can get our land back. How we can come together as a people. Because if we don't, we're done for. We are. And I know that other people don't say it out loud like this because they're scared. Well, let me tell you something. As brave as I usually am, I'm scared. I'm scared for us.
How is she always usually brave? She talking to herself and the bitch breaking down crying. How brave is a person that cry at their own shit, nigga? I come on here and rock out with y'all normally by myself for about an hour, give or take, the drops and the intro and outro. I do about 40 minutes of talking. I ain't crying in front of y'all one goddamn time, man. How brave are you that your own words scare you, lady?
Because we got to get it. We've got to see it. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care anything about that. It's about the bloodline. We're the same bloodline. We got to stop hating each other. We got to love each other enough to go to our next door neighbor and say, hey man, I'm your next door neighbor.
Hold on, real quick. First of all, Olmec is spelled with an O, but don't worry about that. Olmec. It could be spelled with an A. Hold on. Let me see. Nah, I think it's an O. I want to see something though. Let's do a side by side. Yeah, it's an O, bro. But don't worry about that. Let's do a side by side comparison. Come on, man. Click that, damn it. Because I think you're right. Make it bigger. I think you're right. Goddamn, nigga. Goddamn. She do like an old Mac, bro. She do like a goddamn old Mac. That's crazy, nigga.
Mama tak.
That's crazy. Alright, let her finish rocking out, man. She almost done.
We got to come together. We got to do like we used to do. We got to help each other mow our lawns. We got to start planting food in our yards. We need to get trees that bear fruit in our yard. So,
pause. You notice when women say we, they mean you? Because nothing's stopping her from gardening. My parents had a garden until they got too old to make me do it. Ain't nobody stopping her from getting some seeds. Are like 69 cents at Home Depot. Nobody stopping her from throwing some seeds in her backyard and watering her yard. What's this weed shit? Alright.
or if you need something from me, I have it for you. Because I'm going to tell you, that's who we really are. And most of us don't even know, as Aboriginal people, we had the first World Trade Center. That's where they get it from. And it was a world trade, not a world buy. We bartered. We traded. Whatever we needed, we got from another country.
You know what the World Trade Center was based on her definition? The Silk Road. The Silk Road that was created by not Hannibal. Damn, what's his name? Took over all of Eurasia. Attila the Hun. Was it Attila the Hun? I believe so. Anyway, the Mongolian dude, the Mongol. The Mongols created the Silk Road. So it went from almost Asia all the way to Africa. They even had boat routes. That's the reason that Christopher Columbus decided to try to reach India by going west, because they were Genghis Khan. Thank you, swashbuckling. Genghis Khan, you're absolutely right. That's another thing, man. No matter how much you know, bro, don't let a nigga not be able to pull your coattail, nigga. Everybody could be wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just say thank you and keep moving, bro. Niggas be like, oh, I can't be wrong, nigga. Nigga. Shit don't mean nothing, bro. You get the right information, nigga, and keep it moving. Anyway, but yeah, Genghis Khan. I don't know why the last 2 days I can't remember the name for shit. I think it's because I've been sober for 3 days. I ain't had no tequila, and I think it's fucking with my memory. I think I need tequila so I can remember shit. Anyway, as more story progresses, though. So Genghis Khan set up the first Silk Road, and it was called the Silk Road because China, and it was a pathway for China to sell silk and porcelain to Europe in exchange for whatever bullshit they was getting. Selling tea too. They was moving a lot of tea. They was moving tea like dope. Until motherfuckers started moving dope to China. That changed the game, the opium wars. But anyway, that was the World Trade Center. What they had over here was Native Americans trading pelts with France. That's not world trade. That's not every nation coming together. All girls do is lie. That's all. That's why we got olders. We ain't got no elders. This is a bunch of dumb. What the fuck is wrong with the boomers? Why are they so fucking dumb? Like they had books. They didn't even have the internet. They grew up on books. How the fuck they ain't opened out one of them bitches, nigga? Like, shit's weird. How you don't know nothing? How you that old and don't know nothing? But that's how I want my women to be. A dumb bitch who knows she dumb, no education, no aspiration. All she want to do is have kids and got them in fried chicken. That's what I want for Tribe. Fuck all them bitches that want to know how to read and have aspirations. But I'm gonna be a teacher. Fuck all them hoes, bro. I don't want that for my brothers. I want for my brothers what I want for myself. You don't need no bitch to build with. Build with the bros under the structure of the system. Everybody gonna get what they gonna get. You already doing it. You already negotiating your salary at work. Or if you a contractor, you negotiating. You giving motherfuckers invoices. It ain't no different. Man, make money with the bros. Subjugate your hoes, nigga. Money with the bros. Subjugate your hoes. Give a bitch a voice. This is what they do when you give them a voice. They just say dumb shit.
Mamata.
And they did the same for us. And we've lost that. We've lost that care for each other and that taking care of each other. It's always about the money. What can you give me if I help you? We better get out of that because that is not who we are as a people.
That's definitely who people are as people, regardless of nationality, whatever. This is where she's going with it. Let me explain something to you. And I said this before. She had a day. I don't know when that day was, the 1960s through 80s maybe. She had a day. Before she found out what fucking Dimitri gin and cocaine was, she had a day. She had a day. Maybe 2 days. I don't know what week both days fell in, but her day was a long time ago. This is what bitches say after they can no longer get flued out. After the free lunches fade away, after niggas gotta get drunk to give them dick, this is how they sound. She didn't sound like this in her 20s, early 30s. Guarantee you she didn't. When she was a strong, independent single mother, emasculating her son, I bet she didn't feel that way then. Bet she did. All that we need to work together and you need to. What she said, I'm gonna bring that back. What she's really saying is all of y'all should give me free shit. That's what I heard. That ain't what she said, but that's what I heard. Bring that back just a little bit. She do like an Olmec though. That shit hilarious. She do like an Olmec. But anyway.
For us, and we've lost that. We've lost that care for each other and that taking care of each other. It's always about the money. What can you give me if I help you? We better get out of that because that is not who we are as a people.
Definitely what people are as people. But here's the thing. Men do that all the time. When is the last time you asked to be compensated in money for the money you spent on a date? Or when is the last time that you broke up with a girl and was like, yo, you owe me for all that rent I paid? When's the last time you had a friend and you charged your friend to help him move? He would compensate you like he'll buy a pizza and a 24-pack of beer. But when is the last time you asked something from people that you fuck with? The commerce thing comes from people that you don't really know like that. When you're doing commerce. Hey, he said grandma should start an OnlyFans like Steve Smith's wife. Hilarious. Hey, it must be a market for old ass bitches because Steve Smith's wife is on OnlyFans. Joe Smith, though. His name Joe Smith. But yeah, Joe Smith's wife is on OnlyFans. Alright, anyway.
Oh. So, I've ranted and forgive me for that.
These are people that raised you, huh? These are people that make you think that I'm crazy because I say common sense shit, right? These are people. Emotional heartstring ass niggas. Motherfuckers with bad information. These motherfuckers that raised you, huh? And here's what's really pissing me off about this. This is what really pissed me off. It's the like the fact they think they dropping bars just because you see some old hotep niggas The whole, we better start listening to our elders, listen and learn. What the fuck are we learning? And how was it time for a change when, nigga, change happens when you're young. Change happens when you are a player in that game and you find the right coach. That's when change happens. When they talk about changing the culture, and a culture of a lot of things, right? Sports especially, because it's immediate. This player or this coach or this combination of player and coach changed the culture of the team. Didn't change the team. Same jersey, same city, same gymnasium. Changed the culture of the locker room. When you have the right players and the right coach. Golden State, great example. Golden State does not have any phenomenal, like physically phenomenal player. Steph Curry dead-eye, but he's not a physical marvel. Great watch. I enjoy him. He ain't jumping out the gym. I done seen him miss more dunks than I seen him hit, and that nigga 6'2". He ain't got no hops, nothing. He really don't have no handles. Low key, Steph Curry really don't have no handles. Because you've never seen Steph Curry cross a nigga over forward. Now that I said it, y'all notice. Steph Curry shake and bake niggas standing still. Trying to mesmerize you with the ball so he can take a quick shot. He shoot off the dribble. He's gifted like that. His shot is dead eye. But he ain't got no crossover. He ain't never shake and bake the nigga and made him break their ankles and winning. It's not his game. But the combination of pieces, he's not even the alpha of his team. Not on the court, off the court, yeah, maybe, but on the court, not even the alpha of his team. The worst starter is the alpha of the team. Draymond Green is the team alpha. The one with the least amount of skills, the least amount of ability, is the heart and soul of the team. They don't have a center. They got two niggas that shoot jumpers. Only one on can play defense. You can't name these starting forwards because Draymond plays center. Undersized, under-athletic. But the culture and the coaching make the personnel move in such a way that they have a championship culture. LeBron can't follow a man. That's why he's a coach killer. He's been playing the LeBron James system since he was 15 years old in AAU. That's why he can't beat a team. He could beat players. He's physically gifted. Can't beat a team because he can't be coached. So you have the LeBron James system instead of the Lakers culture. Pat Riley plus Magic Johnson, Showtime Lakers, Lakers culture. Pat Riley plus Shaq and Kobe, Lakers culture. That wasn't Showtime, it was something different. Lakers culture, winning culture. The culture is built on a coach. It is what it is. That's not what y'all going with. Y'all being taught by idiots. And I know they dumb because ever since the girls got a chance to choose their own baby daddy, they have always historically chosen the wrong man. They choose a man they can control and then reminisce on what their granddaddies did that couldn't be controlled by a bitch. If you want to be your own man, you hang with other men and check your bitch. You don't be a solo man for a bitch. Like, look, I don't listen to them, baby. And then you gonna listen to her? That's crazy. And that's what she want. That's why she complain when you hang out with your guys. She hang out when you put the headset on and play PlayStation with strangers. You don't even know them people, but y'all meet up every day at 7 o'clock and play whatever the fuck y'all play. NBA 2K or, you know what I'm saying, Ghost Recon or whatever y'all play. You got the same little online crew that you never met before, but y'all do y'all thing and she hates to see you happy. She hates gaming culture. What did they do with gaming culture? Did they come in playing video games? No. They came on Twitch pushing porn. So all they do is sell pussy and set up niggas. And then talk about a time in which the men who they couldn't set up did some shit before they set them up. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Shout out to Mineral Mitch, man, for the $5 cash app. He said, but save the world, though. That ain't saving shit, but shout out to you, bro.
Mama tak.
What's wrong with my presets? Ain't none of my presets work. Anyway, I'll figure it out. As always, guys, love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from collars. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Weapons, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fuck it, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the quiet. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying. Now, when these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass.